Good afternoon. Welcome to Friday at 5 with the Goat Pen. Thank you guys for being here with us.
Woo! Goat Pen.
Yeah, so what's the topic today, gents?
I think we could definitely.
All right, sorry about that little technical difficulty.
That's what editing's for.
But yeah, so before we get started, man, let's talk about the Fight for Christian fundraiser last Saturday.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was.
Yeah,
Had a great time.
Yeah, definitely.
$6,500 raised.
Yep.
A lot of really cool prizes given out. Unfortunately, Christian could not be there, but dude, you were in everybody's hearts and minds the entire time. And yeah, so I put my plaque right here. Can you see
Yeah.
it?
And the money total will go up because there are items that
will get sold.
that'll get sold. I mean,
I bought
it'll go up significantly. Actually,
I bought my Kenny Rock back.
did you really?
Yeah,
How much?
$100.
Nice.
All right.
Good job, buddy.
It was sitting there on the table when it was all done. Nobody bid on it, and I was like, I'm not leaving it there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I couldn't.
What?
It was funny. I talked to Curtis. I think it was Monday night, and we were talking about it, and I said, "Yeah, I want to buy that rock back." And he goes, he was joking, and he was like, "Yeah, well, possession is 9/10 of the law." He thought it was in his box with all the other ones, and then I was like, I have that," and he was like, "What?" He started laughing. He's like, "Possession is 9/10 of the law."
You took
you
it
know
with
that. You know? I was like, "Yeah." He thought he had it the whole time.
And you had it.
I had it. Yeah.
And you were always gonna.
Just buy it back because there were no bids, and I mean,
That's funny as shit.
So I need to talk to Curtis to see if he talked to Heath about the offer I put in on that Paul Macbeth Buzz.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that would. Yeah, Curtis did say he wanted to get up to 7,000. It was his one thing he was going to try to do. And
The
he thought he
buzz will
could.
look spectacular.
Yeah,
Somewhere in here, illuminated.
Also, just that full color one. You need to get one of those either way.
Yeah.
that would be cool.
There were two things I wanted to win in the raffle. I wanted to win the full color, the full foil Buzz to give to him, and I wanted to win the bag to give to him.
Oh, the silver foil buzz.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, but you did win the bag.
But he ended up winning the bag.
He won the bag.
So it was perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
And the paint kit. I wanted the
That
paint
was-
bucket
that
too
was
with a free
that was
gallon of paint.
Hey, anytime you get a free 5-gallon bucket.
Dude, I am all.
Right?
That's why I put tickets in it.
Yeah.
I was like, it was practical.
Absolutely.
I like practical.
I put in 10 tickets for the Buzz and didn't get it. So it is what it is.
I put 5 tickets in for the Buzz. I put 5 tickets in for the bag. 1 ticket for a stool and 1 ticket for an AVR, and I won the AVR.
All right.
Nice.
Good win.
Yeah, so DP and I came over right after the fundraiser, and we did a little short podcast, 15, 20 minutes, something like that, and already making plans of that Buzz and the clear loose light case back there with all the lights.
yeah.
And
Fucking Lulu, lit from below with blue lights
It'll look good.
or something.
It looked very nice.
Yep.
It'll look good. Yeah, it was a good time. Good vibe. The whole thing was
Good vibes. It was almost like a disc golf reunion. Like you saw,
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people I haven't seen in years, which I expected, and it was great.
Yeah.
I had a couple coworkers show up, which is great. I wasn't sure if they were going to make it.
They did.
And one of them did something really cool because there was a violin in the silent auction, and he wanted the violin, so he put a bid on it. And then someone put a higher bid on it, so he was going to go higher, and then he saw that it was a 12-year-old that put the bid in.
Okay.
So he let him win, and when the 12-year-old found out that he won, he literally did a happy dance.
He was ecstatic.
He was ecstatic, and seeing that was like probably the best part of my day.
That was a feel-good moment.
Yeah, that was a very feel-good moment.
Honest to God, that was a feel-good moment.
Right on.
That was very cool.
I can't remember that. What's that guy's name?
Bryson.
Bryson, yeah.
Yeah.
He comes over to me and he's like, I recognize you from the podcast. I'm like, fuck yeah, we're famous.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, great property, by the way. Amazing house.
Oh, that was, man. Right there on
Holy
the waterway.
cow.
Wow.
115-year-old cabin. It was just beautiful inside. And yeah.
So my wife and I shot video. Both of us, each of us had a camera, and I am working on editing that down. Should hopefully be up here next week. Really, really cool footage. You know, the the auction, the raffle stuff, and of course all of the rings of fire, the distance competition. We shot all of it, you know. So it was,
Did you get me making the putt on the swinging basket by any chance? Probably not.
Sure.
I heard it. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
That was one of the highlights of my day. That was pretty cool.
I don't think I did, but I remember I was standing back behind on your side, and I don't remember if I was looking at you or if I was looking at the treehouse putt.
I saw it because we were actually standing at the next tee, which was
We were.
right by the
I
truck.
didn't see it. I heard about it. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I heard people like, ah.
I saw
For
it.
some reason, when I walked up, that was one of those like 10 seconds in the zone. I'm like, right where he's holding it is where you aim. And as soon as he let go, I threw it right where he was holding it, and it swung and
it
swung
came
back,
back.
and went right dead center. It was awesome.
Nice.
That was a good.
Dead in the heart of the center of the chains.
Yes.
Of the Iron Leaf scenario.
Yeah.
Yep.
So getting to the heart of what's going on, you know, again, this was the Fight for Christian fundraiser, who has, and I always mispronounce this word, glioblastoma.
It's glio.
Glioblastoma.
Yeah.
And so between that and I just went to a funeral for a dear friend of mine's wife. And again, she passed away from cancer at 42 years old, leaving behind him and 4 young children.
God.
So, you know, fuck cancer, man. Fuck cancer. How is it that, I'm not going to go off on a big rant here, but how is it that these pharmaceutical companies can come up with a cure for a viral virus, you know, within a year, but yet we've been fighting and dealing with this shit for fucking, 100 years. What the fuck, man? So
What the hell?
So anyways, ran over, and so Fig had some...
Fig, how was your day today?
What the fudge?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was good until Walgreens. And then Walgreens happened. Well, I'll explain.
Go ahead.
So Tuesday, I had 1 day's worth of my meds left, and I called into the line like I always do. Put in the number. It acknowledged, the automated line.
Yeah.
Said the number actually. It acknowledged it. Said what it was. Everything was good. It was said, wait just a moment. And you hear the little clock going in the background. And then it comes back and says, your prescriptions will be ready on Thursday, the 25th afternoon. I was like, okay, cool. So I go there yesterday. Walk in 4:15 and, spoke to the girl, and she was like, I don't have anything for you. I was like, okay. She said, we can have it ready in about 20 to 30 minutes if you want to wait. I was like, fill it. I'll come back tomorrow. Okay. Went back today, 20 to 4. I left my house at 3:30 because the plan was to be here at 4 o'clock. I left at 3:30. I was going to go get my scripts and then be right back over here. Well, I get there. Oh, sir, we only have one ready. And I was like, you don't know how bad. I have not had my high blood pressure medicine today. And at that moment, I bet a blood vessel was. Anyways. I did good. I didn't show my ass. I kept it together. She was like, we can fill it in about 10 to 15 minutes. I was like, okay. Because I just didn't want to go back over here again.
Okay.
That's twice.
That's okay.
No, it's not.
Well, it should have been filled from 20 to 30 minutes from when he was there yesterday. So basically, they told him they were going to do it, and then they just threw it on the counter and walked away and went home.
Exactly.
You should have just
That's
said,
what pisses me off.
You should have just said yesterday, okay, I'll sit in the parking lot for 20 minutes. Text me as soon as it's ready.
Why?
Because it would have saved you all this shit. That's why.
But I didn't expect for that. I mean,
well,
I
when you
didn't
leave
want
and
to.
come back,
I just got off work and I was ready to go to hell home. I didn't want to sit there waiting.
It's
on a
automatically
prescription that
another
should have
trip.
been ready.
So it's just me, man.
Anyways.
I stopped doing that completely because of exactly stuff like that.
I'm going to look into having it mailed to me.
Exactly. So
That's not a bad idea.
I told all of my doctors, they say, okay, well, we've got this prescription and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, CVS Caremark. Well, you can stop by and pick. I'm like, nope, CVS Caremark. I can wait. Not a problem. And the reason why is because of situations just like this. They wrote me a prescription. They asked me what my preferred pharmacy was. And of course I said Walgreens on, Bavarian there. And so I leave the doctor's. I go by Bavarian. I walk up the counter and the lady's like, we don't have that in inventory. I'm like,
oh God.
So somewhere along the lines in today's cutting edge communication and technology,
Yes.
Why is there not enough?
where's the drop, in communication between you guys and my doctor that would have told me, don't waste your time going by here because we don't have it.
Bro, I deal with
doc-
this with my dog is on 5 motherfucking medications right now, okay? And they're all prescription, and I'm not stretching the truth. Getting that shit filled is a fucking task.
I bet.
Like last month, because I don't like to go into Wilmington unless it's on the weekends. So I'll go there the other week, and I think I'm picking up everything. And they're like, well, we got half of it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Good Lord. See,
Jesus
that's what
Christ.
and again,
Well,
that's
when
what I'm
can I
talking
come
about,
back for
man.
the other half? And they're like, a couple of days. I'm like, fine, that's great. I'll be here.
That's
And
not.
you just, but I mean, what can you do though? I mean, it's the
that's not
fucking
bad.
shit that you need. Well, I mean, I wish they would have called me because I
Yeah.
could have waited.
I know the feeling.
It wasn't like I was on my last dose. I mean, I had a week's left. I mean, I could have waited to come down and get the whole prescription, like even 4 days later.
Yeah. But nobody wants to do that extra step
No.
and call you.
No,
That's the problem. Or like
no.
the pharmacy, there's probably a way when they saw that prescription, they could have probably pushed 2 or 3 buttons, said, we don't have this, and sent it back.
Exactly.
It would have taken them 30 seconds, but they were just too lazy.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's irritating. Again, in today's technology, there's no excuse for that.
Yeah,
None.
I will be calling the damn Walgreens complaint line. I looked
You
it up
should.
while it was sitting
You
in
should,
there.
yeah.
Go. Okay.
I'll call them.
You gonna let them know?
Yeah, I am.
Dude, I'd blast
That's
their ass
poor-
on Yelp.
That was poor
I
customer
agree.
service.
I agree. They don't
Extremely
give a-
poor
they
customer
just
service.
Don't give a fuck.
Well,
I don't think they do.
Well, fine. It'll make me feel better, and that's all that matters.
It's almost like
Well, if you want
the
to feel,
fucking DMV.
Yeah.
well, the DMV is to be expected, though. Honestly, I mean,
This
for
is,
real.
and I know,
You
and
know.
this is not to be expected because it's not a private entity.
Right.
I mean, excuse me, a public entity. But
But there's never a shocker going into DMV. If you get out of there in less than 20 minutes,
I don't know. I've had
you've probably been rejected
I've had good luck over there on
if you get out.
or arrested.
on College Carolina Beach Road. I've had pretty good luck because I'm able to go at
That
like
DMV.
at like 9:58 a.m. And
That's
then
like-
if you go in there right then at like 9:57, 9:58, I
You're
promise
talking
you,
about
you'll
the
be in
one
and
in
out.
the white trash
No line.
hood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
See,
I
this is
can't-
one of those
that's
things that
crazy.
doesn't make sense about Wilmington.
9:58 a.m. to 10.
When I moved to
04.
Wilmington,
I've done it multiple times.
there was
too,
a
on my
license
dad's
plate
car.
agency on Carolina Beach Road. There was the one on Carr Avenue.
Yep.
You had
and
one in Hampstead.
there
Market
there
Street.
was the
And there was
one
another
off of
Market Street.
Station Road.
Right.
Well,
on
that wasn't a
Market.
license
No,
plate.
that's just driver's
That's
license.
just driver's
Yeah,
license.
yeah.
But now that the town has doubled or tripled in population,
Like-
the one on Carr's gone. The one on Market Street,
No,
I
the
think,
one
is
on
gone.
Car's still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, one of the ones in Wilmington is gone, and the one in Hampstead's gone. And the one in
really? I didn't know the one in Hampstead.
it's been gone for like a year and a half now.
Oh wow. Oh,
And
wow.
the one in Hampstead, generally, if you didn't know, you could drive to Hampstead, walk in there, walk out with your paperwork done quicker than you could wait in any of the ones in Wilmington.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this is how you know. All the ones in Wilmington, they have 50 chairs in the front. The one in Hampstead had no chairs because you didn't sit and wait. The line moved and you were gone within 10 minutes max every time.
The last time I went to the DMV, I drove a fucking hour down to Charlotte, and I waited like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I would
And
go to Burgaw
I
now.
was the only fucking dude in there.
So I
And I'm
did that
like,
with
perfect.
with this new Real ID. I had to get my license renewed.
Oh,
and-
you have to have that.
Yeah, that shit wasn't going to happen here in Wilmington. I can tell you that. So I ended up going up to Burgaw, and I was still, dude. I showed up at they opened at 9. I think I showed up at 7, and there were still 20 people in line waiting. But now I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I just read today that they've extended that deadline by like 2 years or some shit like that.
Right.
Because of the mess that
'Cause they
they're
were
in
so
right now.
behind.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, don't get what I'm saying. I'm talking about the plate side. I'm not talking about the license register.
Well, I know.
the one
I
on-
know. Yeah,
You
we
know, on Carolina
we
Beach
know.
Road, there's 2 different sides to
Yeah.
that. You know,
But you can
I'm
go
not
at a
talking
specific
about-
time. So if you
You're
can't get
talking
there
about
at that time,
you're talking
you're
about the
screwed.
plate side,
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
not the license and
No.
Yeah, the
No,
gut.
that's a whole nother story.
That's
That line
the-
goes
the-
down to the end of the
the-
building
yeah,
and
that-
around
that's
every day.
That's fucking Goblin Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get in that.
No. No.
Because when I went to the plate place,
I get
the one
in
on
and out.
Carr Avenue and the one in Carolina Beach, there's 3 people working, and you can watch them, and you can tell when their break's about to start because they quit working about 8 minutes before their break, and they start shuffling paperwork, and they don't take any more customers.
Yeah.
And then when they come back from break, there's another 5 to 8 minutes where they don't do any work either. So that 15-minute break, they're not working for about 35 minutes. And it's just,
Yeah.
you've got a waiting room with 50 people
And
sitting
they
there.
don't
Yeah.
give a
Yeah.
fuck.
They don't give
No.
a
They don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
No.
They don't give a shit.
No.
And what's
nuts. It's
worse,
just nuts.
and the crazy thing is, that's a privately run business. You go
Yeah.
to a state with a government-run DMV, holy shit, it's 1,000 times worse.
Mm.
1,000
It's-
times worse.
North Carolina is really weird. Again, not only do we have that, but again, the ABC, which
Yeah.
are privately owned, yet
Yeah.
federally regulated. That's bizarre to me. I don't.
Well, you
Yeah.
get great
know.
service inside the ABC store. Though.
Oh, there's no doubt, no doubt
Oh
about
my
it.
God, it's like
Yeah.
top shelf. I mean,
And some of those people there are actually really good at their job. They understand.
yeah, 100%.
You know,
They are. Yeah.
Oh well, I got a question about vodka. I'm not the person to ask. Hold on a minute. Let me get you. Hey, come
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
here, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, awesome.
That looks like, and I may be wrong, the easiest goddamn job in the world.
It isn't. My sister works at the one in
Is it?
Rocky Point.
Is it hard?
Yeah, because constantly picking up. Well, maybe not for you, but for
It just looks like
Her.
a nice little clean atmosphere. They sit there and they sell bottles of liquor and they take them in the back door and
You
then
gotta-
they stock them.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's-
stock
that's-
everything
And
in those-
that shit's heavy, bro.
it can get heavy, especially for like my sister, who's older than me by about 6 years.
So you're just talking about the weight of the boxes.
Yes,
Oh, that's not a problem.
If you're doing handles, bro,
No.
come on,
No.
come on now.
but for her,
You also have to remember you're
It
working
is.
around liquor. You're going to want to drink all day long.
That's true.
it's not. It's not easy.
No, I don't like liquor. It all tastes like fire to me. I mean, when
Yeah.
Russell makes
Me neither.
he'll make a drink and I'll drink a little bit of it. But liquor.
You like my
Well, that's
blood? You like my
because
Bloody Marys?
I
bro.
do like your
It
Bloody
tastes like
Marys.
fire because he puts Tabasco and other stuff in there to make it.
I don't
and
have
he,
a,
and he puts his amount of vodka versus
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you
normal
don't want to
vodka.
do that.
exactly.
And again, we don't use the term alcoholics around here. We use the term professional drinker. Okay.
yeah.
And another thing I want to point out too, really, I was telling him earlier, I'm going to start using this. I noticed Jason Bateman in Hot Ones. He said that he was overserved. He was telling a story, and he said I was overserved, and I like that.
Yeah, that
Like,
is a good
I was overserved on Saturday.
It takes all the responsibility off of you.
Who served you? That's not
Yeah.
the point. I was overserved.
Well, let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Jason Bateman on Hot Ones, dude. How cool of a guest was that to have?
Because that was his first time because they've been
Yeah.
reusing a lot of people. That was a good episode.
Yeah, that was. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. That one and the latest. God, what's her name? When she kissed Sean, Kiki Palmer. Is that her name?
I know I haven't watched it. I saw it pop up, but I
it's
haven't
good.
seen it yet.
It's good. It's really
But yeah,
good.
Jason Bateman on Hot Ones was really good.
Yeah, that was good. That was a really good episode.
So, not to change. Well, to change the subject, yes. It was ironic. Last Saturday, we're at the Christians, Fight for Christian Field
Right.
Day. We're talking about F1. I don't know if you remember this, DP. You, me, and Stu were standing there, and Stu and I were talking about F1, and
Yeah.
I said, Max is going to come back and win this. He's
Oh
going.
no, I was standing there too.
Were you standing? Oh, okay.
I
He's
heard
going to
that.
win the rest of the races, and
I kind of snickered.
and win this. And Stu said he laughed, which he should have, and said, "Well, he would have to win them, and there'd have to be some DNFs by Piastri." The next day, in a
God,
race,
Fucking shit.
first lap of the race, Piastri hit the wall and was out. DNF, and Max went on to win the race.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Holy shit!" Stu called it.
That's a rough track, though, man. That's, Azerbaijan is a really rough track.
So Toto Wolff said something. He said that Max is one Piastri DNF from being back in this championship for sure. And the fact of the matter is, though, Max is also one DNF himself away from being completely out of it. So you never can tell in F1, and that's what's so weird. You never know what's going to happen. But if,
I'm
we'll
gonna and it's not. I don't have anything against Max. You know that.
oh, cool.
I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen, and the only reason why is because Red Bull is not as consistent as McLaren.
You got to be shitting me, right? You got to be shitting me.
When did McLaren wrap up the constructors' championship this year already? Like,
They
so
haven't
That's not
yet.
because
races ago.
consistency, because that's because they had the fastest car, not because of consistency. They still made lots of mistakes in every area that
That's
they
a
should be.
hypocritical statement.
That,
They're not consistent because they have the fastest car. Well, if you have the fastest
wasn't
car, that means
consistency
you're
that-
consistently fast.
but it wasn't their consistency in.
I love this
You
shit.
mean as a team? You're saying that as a team, but overall as a team,
I love it.
they were
It's good.
not that great. You
I'm
got
talking
to
about
admit.
this season. This season.
And I'm talking about this season. How many self-inflicted wounds has Lando, has Oscar, has they done with bad?
They've consistently
bad
fucked
calls?
themselves. I'll
Right.
agree with you that.
But they're
So
still
they're-
in first and second.
It's because they had the fastest fucking car. But not
So
anymore. There's been a change. You can see
No,
Red Bull's been developing and still. We'll see.
Well, doesn't the team create the car though?
Yes.
They do.
Okay.
Just curious, did
So,
you guys
I
happen
mean,
to
that says
watch? I
something.
think it was FP2 last week.
I
That-
did, but refresh my memory.
The announcers got really heated to the point that they were like, the producers are probably going to cut away to like Laura
Really?
Winters at one point. Yeah. Like they were joking that the producers were going to cut away because I think it was Brundle said something about he got more out of the car and like Palmer was like, that's just the dumbest thing. He's like, I hate when people say that. And they were just going at it during practice to the point that the little short dude was like, Jakes was like, I think the producers are going to cut away. They were heated.
Little inner team drama going
Yes.
on there.
It was
Okay.
pretty
All right.
funny. It was entertaining.
Well, it's
for
cool
sure.
that you
I
can
don't-
hear all
I didn't
that.
really.
Yeah.
I think I only watched the highlights. So I probably
It
didn't
might have
catch
been
that.
it might have been 2 or 3, but it was one of the last 2 practices. Like they got really heated, like to the point that like even the pit, like Laura Winters and the other people when they went the post show, they were like, "Wow, that was like they were commenting about the commentary after the practice, not the practice. It was that, it was pretty funny. But then the
Well-
next practice, they all got along and it was
all
good.
good.
Yeah, it was all good.
No.
There's no race this weekend, but
No,
they'll be in
no, they're off.
Singapore next weekend. So
Which is a great fucking track. I
in
cannot
2
wait.
Fridays, I'll either be in a really good mood.
Singapore under the lights is, dude. That is such a beautiful track, man. It really is. And
I'll bring this back up.
that's kind
again.
of one of my dreams to be at Singapore on the platform and watching the race from overhead.
Man,
I
Singapore's okay, but I really like where they were just at.
Azerbaijan. Yeah.
That place is beautiful with
Tight,
that castle
God damn
Yeah,
it, thing's
that
tight,
tiny
man.
little road.
next to an ocean.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh no, the scenery's beautiful, but the track is just so fucking tight, man. Holy shit, it's tight.
Now I did hear there's some talk about them making the cars smaller in one of the next
they are.
rules
They are.
packages.
Next
That's-
year they're
yeah.
getting smaller.
Thank God.
Not
Not a huge amount.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like
But still, just
How much are we talking?
I want to say they're going.
percentage wise, maybe like 8%
that's
smaller.
not that's good.
They're going to be about 3 feet shorter.
Yeah.
And,
That's
and
kinda
about a
wild.
foot.
No, it's
About a
not.
foot less. About a foot narrower.
I
That's-
mean, they do that like one more time, and Monaco might be a good track.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest problems with F1 is that
I'd have to find
the
them.
cars are almost 50 to 75% bigger than they used to be.
Yeah. And
So,
so,
like-
you just can't fit on the old
Right.
track.
The old
Yeah.
tracks you can't pass.
Yeah.
You just it affects the racing.
A
So
foot narrow in width that's pretty significant, I would think.
3 feet in
Yeah.
length is pretty significant too.
Yeah.
The cars are huge.
Yeah, they're
I may be
they're
off.
gonna be small.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't think it's quite 3 feet, but it's
Well, yeah, because it was centimeters and or not
Yeah.
centimeters, but
Metric.
yeah, it was metric.
The
and
metric.
I'm not sure, but it's a little more than 2 feet.
Did
But
y'all have that period in well, probably for you, like second grade. For me, it was like sixth grade where they taught us metric system. They told us over and over again, you're going to have to know this. You're going to have to know this. You're
Yeah,
going to have
they
to know
sure
this.
did. They sure did for about 2 weeks.
Yep.
We drilled on the metric system. Never fucked with it since.
Yeah,
The only
Never-
reason
never
I know
know.
it is because I watch F1.
yeah.
My
I,
fucking never
unfortunately-
fucked with it since then.
unfortunately with all my travels and the fact that Corning uses meters and kilometers in our links, I've kind of been forced into that world.
Yeah,
You're learning to translate.
my
No,
little
I've learned.
my little metal tape
Not learning, I've learned.
my little metal ruler that I use at work sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a piece of blue tape that covers up the metric side, so I automatically look at the real side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I
So-
get it.
I don't-
Metric makes sense. It makes
does.
It does.
perfect
It's
sense.
perfect. It's
I
logic.
don't- I
It's
don't
logical.
disrespect it. But for fucking 30 years, dude,
Well,
you can't fucking.
Yeah.
ones and zeros, man. It's
It's
is.
very
it's
logical.
binary measurement.
It's very
man. It's
logical.
beautiful.
It is.
So I have a challenge out there for everybody and for you guys. Okay, because I
I know what he's going to say.
We hadn't even done the last challenge yet.
well no. This is one you can do in your free time.
Okay.
In America, I was looking for something one day, and I don't even remember what it was I was working on, but I had to. I needed a metric tape measure. I mean, not a hybrid, imperial metric. I needed a metric tape measure. Okay, you can't find one. They don't exist
sure it's
in
hard.
America.
We don't need them.
Bro, today at work, Stu threw me a curveball. He's like 13/16. I'm like, God, I hadn't seen that one in a while.
But guess what I have? But guess what I have in my possession now because I lived in Poland. I have a Stanley metric
Nice.
tape
Oh,
measure.
no way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just metric.
Just metric, yes.
Oh, no
Just
way.
It's just got centimeters and meters
That's it.
on it. That's it.
That's it. No
God,
imperial.
what if you dropped that off in the shop at work?
Dude, that would
And let
actually
somebody
be
pick it up.
Okay, no, even better. Imagine if we went into work at 5 a.m. and went into all the trailers
Oh
and
my
switched out
God.
all the tape measures to just a metric only tape measure.
Chaos.
How great of a practical joke
Oh,
would
what
that
if you
be?
went over there to the custom shop where Rouge saws are and you were able to put another thing there that was
Just make everything metric?
yes, even like the legacy equipment. That would fucking
Wrightsboro, what do you
We're at 26 minutes, ass fuck.
yeah.
I figured we were a little long. but that's-
26 minutes. How many minutes is that in the metric system? I'm just joking.
Wait, hold on. Well, so right now we're at what are we at? 16:57. So
Okay.
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 All right.
Oh, hockey season's getting ready to
Yes,
start.
it
again.
is.
boom.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Baseball season's winding down.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Where are we at?
Looking forward to the
Bro,
playoffs.
the AL East is fucking hot.
It is.
Toronto Yankees are tied for the lead, but Toronto's got the tiebreaker over the Yankees.
But look at Seattle, dude. AL West, man, dude. This is the first time they've clinched since 2001, which, by the way, they won 116 games that year.
Some people
and then went out in the first round.
People are talking about Seattle going deep.
I don't see it, man. They're like the Tigers.
Well, they've
it's
never even been to the
That
fucking-
ring is right there, but yeah,
I don't
just
know.
missed it again.
Obviously, I think the Yankees are going to win everything.
Okay.
And I'm in the unique position right now of actually pulling for the Red Sox because they're finishing out the season against Toronto. And any game they can take for them just helps the Yankees because they're in a tie.
So I'm just
Or-
curious, how did you become a Yankees fan? Is it because they were on the radio here all the time?
No, it's deeper.
Okay.
I have a great uncle. He's dead now. I had a great uncle, Uncle Junior.
well, that's
Look, let's just call it that.
I don't think you can get any more southern than that, brother.
Actually, that's a character from The Sopranos.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
take it a little more southern. Uncle
True.
Junior, he grew up in Vass, North Carolina, about 100 feet away from the train tracks, and he was. I don't know why he was a Yankees fan, but he was. And in 1954, his dumbass got on a fucking train, like a freight train. And everybody thought, they're like, well, fuck, man, where the fuck is Junior? He hadn't been here in like 2 weeks. And they're like, well, fuck, Junior's never coming back. Junior went all the way to New York.
To see a game.
He saw the New York Yankees play.
Nice.
He met Mickey Mantle.
Oh wow,
Fuck
wow.
He
Nice.
bought a fucking first edition Mickey Mantle baseball book. Mickey Mantle fucking signed it.
Oh, wow.
And he made it all the fucking way back down to Vass, North Carolina on another fucking locomotive. And when I was like 10 years old, he told me that story and he gave me that goddamn book. And that's why I'm a fucking Yankees fan.
All right.
He met Mickey Mantle.
That's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
that gosh darn book.
So there's really no reason for me to be a Yankees fan. I should be like a
Well, so-
Braves fan, but
The Yankees are on the. I don't know if they still are, but when I moved down here 25 years ago, the local AM radio station had the Yankees on every night because
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
was kind of the big team. So I know there's going to be people, if you grow up and that's the team that's on the radio, you're going to have Yankees fans, you're going to have Braves fans because those are the teams that you're
Sure.
acquainted with. So that's why I didn't know.
I was more amazed there weren't, especially in this area, there weren't more Baltimore fans. You know,
Atlanta's closer.
my
It is,
grandmother.
but still,
And it's more southern, and you had TBS. You remember you had TBS.
yeah.
That's the big thing is TBS was everywhere.
well,
TBS,
they were playing
yeah.
at that
You're right.
time. You were playing in Turner Field.
yeah.
You know?
my grandmother was a huge
Go actually
Baltimore
further than
fan.
that. They were playing before Turner Field. When I was a kid, it was even before that. It was TBS
Yeah.
because I saw the Braves and the Orioles, and that was it. But
So that was interleague play back then. You
well,
know,
no, but even before that, there was no inter. I'm talking about before interleague play, but we had the Orioles on local TV, and then we had the Braves on cable, which like everybody had the Braves on cable.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out,
Yeah.
man. It's I'm pulling for Boston, but they're so streaky right now.
You just need him to get a wild card. And there's
Yeah,
one
that's
more
all I'm
wild
hoping
card
for. I
coming.
know.
When
They
does
can
the
get-
best part of baseball start? Oh, it's October, right?
What the
Okay,
Yeah.
coming up. Playoffs start
the
coming up.
playoffs?
Yeah, I don't watch any boring ass
Well,
baseball until the playoffs
we're like
come
in
up.
the last 4 games right now of the regular season.
Oh, good. Now
Yeah,
it's my,
maybe 3 games. I mean, it's coming right the fuck down to it.
Yeah, and it's tight. It's tight,
Yeah,
especially the AL East, like DP was
Yeah.
saying.
yeah.
You know, it drove me nuts. And when
If
I
you want
lived,
to take a nap, put on a baseball
did
game.
Boston get in yet? Let me look.
no, they're not in it because they lost to the Astros.
Except for the playoffs.
What drove me nuts is when I was in China, all the people that were walking around wearing New York Yankees caps, and this drove me fucking bananas because I'm like,
I bet it did.
you don't even fucking know what baseball is. You don't know what the Yankees are. What the
And-
hell, is, you know?
and I hate this team.
You know, and I remember my buddy Helen. She was asking me one day about this, and we got to talk. And she said, "Well, who's your favorite team?" And of course, I'm wearing my Boston cap, and she
right.
goes, "When you come back from your home leave, I want one of those hats." I'm like, dude, my heart was just swelling. I'm like, I'll bring you one, you know. And dude, she proudly wore that thing everywhere, man.
good.
She did.
for
She
her.
loved that Boston
Good
hat,
for
man.
her.
Boston needs to win a fucking game.
Yes, I told you, man. They're
need to-
streaky, bro.
They need to win. I'll get back to you in a second.
What's
I'm
their
looking
se-
at what,
what series are they starting this weekend?
and that's what I'm looking at right now.
So they lost to Houston, so that's what kind of didn't clinch the spot. So
All right, so they did go 2-1
Season
against
hasn't-
Toronto. They're finishing against Detroit 3 games.
yeah, again, man, Detroit's hot, but
Yeah.
they always get there and then blam, they're done.
Sasha Barkov is out for the season. You know who he is?
didn't he used to play for Florida?
He was number 1 center for Florida. He's
Hold
been
on.
their number 1 center.
Speaking of Sasha's, she's out.
Anyways, he's out. He just got injured in at practice yesterday, of all things, in preseason. Done for the year.
This Boston-Detroit series
Crazy.
could decide who's going to get the
It
fucking
is. It
wild.
will decide.
It's going to decide who's
It
going to
will
get the
decide.
wild card. And I think the Yankees are not going to win the AL East. I think they're gonna lose because Toronto's got the tiebreaker on them.
I think the Savannah Bananas are going to win the World
Well,
Series.
either way, at the end of this weekend, we'll know.
Yeah.
You know, we'll know. So
You ever watch that?
I see it on
Banana
YouTube.
ball?
It's in my recommended feed on YouTube, and I don't really.
Funny as
I've
hell.
watched it a couple times. I'm like, yeah,
It's been recommended, but I can't go there.
Oh, dude.
I just can't do it.
I've watched it on TV live a couple of times, laying on the couch late night, like on a Saturday night, and I'm flipping through and it's on. I'm like, okay. I watch it and I laugh.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They do some, like an outfielder will do a backflip as he's about to catch the ball and times it perfectly to where when he lands, the ball's in his glove. I'm like, oh, that's pretty entertaining.
It's
I love
There's
basically
a lot of
Yeah.
entertaining
it's
shit.
basically the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're fast pitch. The pitcher just gets up there and starts flinging it. There's no lot
Yeah.
of time. There's some good hitters and some good pitchers and some pretty good players out there, but it's
So what do
all
you
about entertainment.
what do you feel about the
Funny.
no better term for it, AI umpires next year?
I am for whatever makes calling balls and strikes better. That's
even
what
even
I'm-
technology.
Yeah, I am.
Even if it means
I don't trust some of these umps, dude.
I agree.
There's
I
been
agree.
some
You-
legendary bad umpires in baseball,
I concur with
yes.
that.
and you can't fucking get rid of them.
Well, they're
I mean, you
unionized.
could
They
go
have a
back,
union, right?
especially
Yeah.
now. You could go back with cameras and computers and look at. I mean, there's umpires have certain strike zones that are 6 inches or 8 inches off the plate, and it's not like what's the point of having a plate
Well,
and having a
they're-
strike
they're-
zone if the umpire is always going to call it all? Like, no,
There's also, they may have some bad blood with that batter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and that,
all that shit.
Absolutely.
So all of that comes
I
into
don't
play.
like
so.
that. Now,
or the pitcher.
here is another question. Now, though, so if one day the umpire behind the plate becomes irrelevant, he himself is a physical object that the catcher can use to his benefit when a ball comes through. So what are you going to do then when there's nothing behind the catcher?
All right, so
You know what I'm saying?
coming from cricket, the umpire's probably still going to be there. Cricket has a what do they call it? A television match review process,
Yeah.
similar to rugby and other sports, way better than anything in the U.S. The umpires will still be there. It'll work out.
Right.
I think personally,
never mind.
I think what we need to do is we need to call Boston Dynamics up and get one of their robots behind the fucking plate, man. That's what I think we should do right now.
Well, if they can call if a ball is in or out at the U.S. Open based on where it hits the line, they can do it for balls and strikes.
Yep.
I concur.
And there you go.
Rolling over my cord here. All right, guys, that's the end of the Fridays at 5, man. Everybody be safe this weekend, and we're going to catch you guys on the next round here. Take it easy. Later. Go Pit out.
Yeah. Cricket